Let us sanitize our hands. Let's sanitize. Okay, let's rub our hands. And we spread out our hands so that we don't touch the next person next to us. Okay? And remember to social distance. And when you are going out, always wear your mask. Our lesson for today in English is going to be verbs. We are also going to talk about the O sound. We are going to learn about creative writing and sight words. Let's now turn to page 16, where we are going to talk about verbs. What is a verb? A verb is a doing word. It's a doing word, or we can call it an action word. We have different examples. You can clap. It's showing an action. So clapping is a verb. You can run. You can sing. All those we call them verbs. And we have verbs given to you in that box. We have gives, know, starts, and all the other verbs listed there. Now, this is what we are going to do. I want you to choose a verb to complete the given sentences below. I'll start by doing number 1 and 2 with you. The first question is, Baruch says dash many pets. So, you are going to choose a word to complete that sentence. I'll do it for you. Baruch says has many pets. Then the next sentence, Edwina dash running at 6 a.m. What do we say? We say Edwina starts running at 6 a.m. That's for all about our lesson for verbs. I want you to complete the remaining questions using the words in the box. Thank you so much, grade 2s. Let's now turn to page 17, where we are going to talk about sounds. And today we are going to talk about the O sound. And we are given different words with the O sound. We have blow. We have how. And all the other words given in that box. So this is what we are going to do. We will read them first. Blow, how, show, down, and all the other words. Now you read the sentence and fill in the given words. Let's do the first one and the second one. Did you hear the coach dash the whistle? What is the answer for the first question? The answer is blow. The coach blows the whistle. So we say, did you hear the coach blow the whistle. Okay? The circus stopped at the small dash. The circus stopped at the small dash. Okay? The answer here is town. They stopped at the small town. So, I want you to do the remaining questions, choosing the given words with the sound O, and complete all the sentences. Now, let's turn to page 18, grade 3's, where we are going to fill in the sound O to make sound words. Okay? We'll make words by filling in the sound O. We are given 2 examples. B. So, the sound O was added to make it bow. Then we have a C, where the sound O was added to make the word cow. Let me do the N and the V. If we take the N and we add our sound O, we will come up with the word now. Okay? Then we take a V and we add our sound O to make it a vowel. So I want you to do the remaining ones by just adding the sound O and come up with a lot of different words. That's all about the sound O. Please complete the given exercise in our booklet. Let's now move on to page 19, where we are going to learn about creative writing. Creative writing can also be called composition. Composition. I know it's new to you, grade 3's, but it's very interesting. So we are given some guidelines to write a story. In a composition, we are going to write an interesting story. Use the guidelines provided below and write your own story of 5 to 7 sentences about traveling on safari. What do you do when you are writing a composition? Here, in our booklet, it's written, a good story has an introduction. You tell us what you are going to write about in your introduction. Then in the middle of the composition, this is where you are going to write all the other things that you can think of about your topic given. And then we have an ending. You now end your story to tell us that this is the end of my story. Okay. It is written also in our booklet that before you start writing in your book or on a piece of paper, you must plan your work. You don't just write. Okay? A plan is given. Here are some guidelines to help you plan. We are given a guideline. Where are you going? You don't just say safari, or you don't just say Etosha. You tell us, I am going on a safari to Etosha or to Okapuka Range. Okay? Then you add some of the sentences that you might think of, or you can tell us why you are going there. Maybe you say, I'm going to see the animals. Then how are you getting there? You tell us how you will arrive. And a composition is a continuous story. You write a sentence, you end here. You must not come and write number 2. You also don't number a composition. When you write your sentence, you end here, you put a full stop, you space, you continue. They can continue, some can come up to here. So it's a continuous story. Who is going with you? You can tell us about your classmates. You can tell us about your grandparents and your parents. What are some of the things you are packing to take with you? You tell us, because it will be hot, I'm going to carry my sunglasses, hats, and cooler bags. So this will work as your plan to guide you write an interesting composition. That's all about composition grade 3s. Thank you. Let's now turn to page 20, where we are going to talk about sight words. What are sight words? These are commonly used words. Commonly used words. And you use them without sounding out the letters. You use them every day. You don't need to sound the letters. We have examples like I. We also have is. We have so. Then we have the. As examples of sight words. But we have a lot of them. We are given some sight words in the box, and you are going to fill in to complete the given sentences. Let me do the first 2 with you as well. We will dash the football game. What will happen? We will win. Okay? We are given a sight word, win. So, we will win the football game. I was dash when he left. I was sad. You can be sad, you can be happy. I was sad when he left. That's all about sight words, grade 3s. Now you go to our booklet and complete the remaining sentences using all the sight words in the box. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for today's lesson. Now it's our time to sanitize our hands again. Let's sanitize. And spread out our hands so that we don't touch the person next to us. Then we spread them in front as well. And remember to social distance. And when you are going out, always wear a mask. Before we say goodbye, let's call our friend Zoshi to say bye.
What is social distancing? Hi everyone, I am Zoshi and I'm back. It literally just means that you need to stay home all the time and keep away from crowded places. And remember to keep your distance from your friends too. Everybody stay safe. Yay! Till next time. Bye!
Black sunrise, always gonna be a surprise, 'cause we don't know the way it's going to go, 'cause we can see the way it's going to be, 'cause we can see.
Ay, ay, ay.
We're talking about COVID. Baba G, tell us about the day you found out you had COVID.
The day I found out I have COVID, it was a difficult day. I didn't understand how I got COVID, because I was always covered, I was always with my hand sanitizer. It came with my wife. And that whole day, I was thinking, what's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna survive. My kids, I was losing my tasting, smelling. There were some days I will test my taste buds and put like 4 or 5 chilies in my coffee. No ways. I didn't taste it.
So did you also lose your appetite in the process?
It was very funny. In the first week, no, I was chowing. Like I will wake up like midnight and make for me something. But after the first week, then the appetite was gone. When you go to bed, your body is also automatically switching off. And that's a dangerous time for COVID. It's like glass pinching you, cutting you inside your lungs. Then the heart was pumping like a rubber pumps. You are losing a lot of fluids at night.
Is that through fever or what?
Yeah, it's through fever.
So have you experienced any side effects from having contracted COVID-19?
No, not yet. Maybe still coming, but not yet.
And your wife?
She was complaining about light head. It's an annoying headache. It's light, but it's annoying.
So basically you didn't take any prescribed medicine from the doctor to recover from COVID?
No, I didn't. The only thing I was using is desperate for my blood not to clot. Because for some people, when your lungs are really, really infected, your blood will start to clot from the lungs, close all the airways. That's where we are passing. I'm smoking cigarette, and when you were a smoker, and COVID in your lungs now.
So then after you found out, you both found out you had COVID, what did you guys do to protect the kids?
The kids move out from the house. The Buddhists will come, then we will collect everything for them and just put for them outside. When they came, just grab the food and go.
So what was the biggest battle for you? Was it mental or physical?
Mentally. Mentally, it was the biggest battle. I'm actually an international movie maker, and my career was cut off. I couldn't put bread on the table. There were some days you have one meal for the day, then went to bed. And that was hitting me in my mind. What if Blessing get corona now? Where am I gonna go? Who's gonna help? There were also some people depend on us in the rural areas. We couldn't help them. My future was black, dark, dark, dark. I couldn't even see that small light at the end of the tunnel. One day, my daughter decided, now, I want to see my father today. And I just told her, yeah, she can come. The first words was, Daddy, I was praying for you yesterday night. Don't worry, Corona will go back soon. And I was asking, from where? From Namibia? She said, no, not from Namibia, from you. And you are not looking good. And she was actually heartbroken. Until today, she hates Corona. From there, then I was like, oh, okay. If the smallest one is saying this, why am not picking me up self and do the right thing and get rid of this thing? That's where I started to run, to practice, coming to my quiet place. And actually, the main thing that broke my heart during that time was there was no one. The time of COVID, there was no one.
So can you tell us where we are right now?
We are at my silent place. I call this place my silent place. I will come here when the COVID is hitting me like 120%. Looking at the ocean, then you will hear voices like, no, you don't belong here. Today, you don't belong here. Get up and go home. Some days, they will nurse you like, no, you will survive. Your future is a bright future. You must not give up now. Think about your kids. Think about the people around you. Even the wind will do that. Actually, you must meditate. The thing of COVID is, looks like COVID is afraid of the warmness and is friends with the coldness. So the whole time you are baking in the sun, it helps a lot.
So is that what you did?
Yeah, I did. I will do that twice a day. This was supposed to be a golden year for me, a very, very good golden year for me. But then COVID decided, no, this is not going to be your golden year. Everything was cancelled. We, the filmmakers, this year, from the international shoots, lost lot of money.
You've lost 3 family members? Is it all due to COVID?
No, not all due to COVID. First one, my sister. She was very close to me. She contracted COVID April, and she was in ICU for 3 months. The COVID damaged her lungs, and at the stage her lungs collapsed and she couldn't breathe without the machines. Her kidneys failed, her liver has failed. COVID is real. First of all, COVID is real. It's not a joke. Most of the people, they fall away from COVID regulations. Still early to fall away from COVID regulations. We must still go in line with those COVID regulations.
And how long did you say it took you to recover?
3 weeks, 21 days.
What must somebody do to change your mind from that negative perspective to that positive?
COVID, no job, it's very dangerous. There was one day I just decided I'm gonna take a rope, go to the jetty, sit around there, And after all, I will hang there by the jetty. The time I arrived here, there was no wind. Out of nowhere, the ocean was like angry. And it started to get cold. And I was like, but it was just nice weather. Then I sat down. Then the universe will talk with you, the wind, the sun, the ocean. That's the main thing of COVID. If you don't save yourself, no one will save you. And we must always appreciate what we have around us. That's the main thing in COVID. If you don't appreciate what you have around you, no, you will lose your head.
Smile, smile, smile. When you walk with me, I just want you to smile, smile.
My industry and what I've done with my hands in Namibia, it's going all over the world, and here you are, Papa G, you want to quit? Now, I'm excited for 2021. It's not gonna be the same like 2020 now. I'm making back in the groove.
Give me food, clothes, water, and shelter. Nothing else, no matter. You're my moonlight in my oven. Let all my sins be forgiven. Happiness rain on me. Never let the children cry. Namibia, smile.
Hi beautiful souls, this is Nikita Winkler and I am here to share easy tools for stretching that you can do just about anywhere. This is a demonstration, so what's most important is that you take the time that your body needs in each position to release its tension. Let's get started. In this session, we will be massaging the feet using a tennis ball or anything alike. You can do this sitting or standing. So first I'm going to place the ball in the center of the foot, and I'm going to press into the ball to feel the foot open up. And then I'm going to start rolling the ball vertically from the inside of the foot to the center and to the outside. And I'm giving enough pressure to feel tension release. Next, I'm going to take the ball to the front of the foot, press into it, feel the ball of the foot open up, and then I'm just going to do horizontal motion, side to side. Last, I'm going to place my toes on the ground and the ball close to the heel of the foot, underneath the heel of the foot. And again, same, horizontally, side to side. And that's about it. If you feel a lot of tension, then just stop there, press into it, and hold it until the tension releases. The benefits of this foot massage is that the body is covered in connective tissue, which starts in the feet. So by releasing tension in your feet, you're actually releasing tension in the rest of the body. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to breathe into your feet and happy stretching.